Good afternoon. Today you'll learn how to use the RB-05 manually guided missile. This is perhaps the most difficult weapon to use on the AJS37. The RB-05 is visually guided by the use of a flare on the back of the missile. Before we begin, please make sure the keys and buttons for the RB-5 missile controls are mapped and that you're familiar with them. You can map the control unit as an axis or a hat switch. If you need to map buttons, press pause and then escape to do so. There's a small range set up on the island in the lake south of POTI. It should be your first waypoint, B1. Set the weapon selector mode to MARK. It should be the second to leftmost setting. This will set the fuse for the missile in air to ground mode. Set mode ANF. The HUD will not change in this mode as there is no sighting system for the missile. You should now be within 20 kilometers of the target. It is a concrete building on the island and should be marked with red smoke. Start a gentle dive towards the target. Place the flight path vector just above the target. You may want to engage the altitude hold to make steering the aircraft easier. Set the trigger to unsafe. When you are within 10 kilometers of the target, you may fire the missile. After you fire the missile, steer the flare so it's covering the target. Fire only one missile at a time, as steering two will be extremely difficult. Try to keep the flare on the target and maneuver the aircraft as little as possible. Try to make any corrections minimal. After impact, you may go around and make another attack run. This concludes the RB-05A tutorial. Keep practicing until you can hit the target with some degree of consistency.